Alright, so how do you get out of a rut quickly? I think that's the question that a lot of people might be thinking about, and it's like, we often go through life and it's like there are lots of ups and downs in life lah. And sometimes when life gets too hectic and when things don't go our way all the time, we start to feel like we're in a rut where basically we live this dull, boring and unproductive lifestyle when most of the time you don't even feel happy for yourself. Lots of people like you probably struggle from this experience also, like when you wake up to the familiar sound of your alarm clock, you go to school like everyone else, you attend the same classes as everyone else, and then you come back home, you eat your dinner, you probably, go to the gym with your friends or something, which is awesome. And then you come back and then you scroll through your phone for hours and you sleep. And I used to be like this as well. I always thought that life was just this plain and mundane routine that I have to do day in and day out with no zest and no energy and excitement in my day whatsoever. And so my average day in the past was like, I wake up, I play my favorite Roblox game, Bee-Som Simulator. Shout out to you if you play that game also. I eat my breakfast, lunch, dinner, watch my favorite entertainment YouTubers, and finally I sleep. But now I look back, it's like, I could actually do so much more than just doing all this, and it's like, is this really like the highest vision that my younger self would want to see? Probably not, right? And maybe you feel like that as well. Maybe you feel like, maybe some part of you feels like there's so much more that you can do, and trust me, I know you can do a lot more too. And after a while you get used to your own mundane routine, it's become this repetitive, mundane cycle where you just chase dopamine after dopamine from your games, your TikTok gym reels or something like that, and your own porn content. And the worst case is you may have been stuck in this so-called vicious cycle for years already. You probably are sick and tired of your current lifestyle. And it's the kind of life where you don't even like, or you maybe even hate the life that you have right now. So how do you change that? So how do you change from this mundane routine where you just do the same things over and over again to new things? How do you change that? Well, from my own experience, before making any kind of change in your life, you really need to ask yourself like whether whatever it is serving you well or not. Because right now, if you keep scrolling through social media, like a lot of people, you keep playing games for hours on end, you probably are not, let's be real, you're probably not using time to your best advantage. Because there are other guys trying to improve themselves, they're going to the gym, they're improving their diets, they're trying to sleep a little better because their sleep schedule's been fucked because of school. They're doing their homework, they're at least trying to do their homework and study, and they're trying to get better in general. While you're okay with playing games and scrolling through social media all day, I think you can do better. I mean, just saying, you can definitely do a lot more than just those two things alone. I'm speaking from somebody who's had a very, very lonely life in school. Because, I wasn't always the popular kid in school, and I used to get bullied, and I didn't really live what you would think is a good life in school. I mean, yeah, I maybe have like a few friends, but that's really all there is to it. And most of the time, I'm just quite alone most of the time. So, I mean, you can say I didn't really enjoy life in my younger days still. I'm 17, by the way. I know what it's like to always resort to comfortable things like playing games and like scrolling through your phone all day. You're scrolling through YouTube for hours just because you want to like escape your own sense of reality, your own reality where it's like you're just too afraid to confront your biggest fear or your biggest obstacle. Maybe you're just sick and tired of your parents' naggings because your grades are shit, and I don't blame you for that, honestly. Maybe you're just too afraid to ask your crush out because you don't feel very confident in yourself, and it's like you keep doubting your abilities. You may think like she's like a 10 out of 10 whilst you are like a, 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10, maybe even lower than that, because you don't trust yourself, you don't believe in yourself. That's why you resort to watching all these videos on YouTube, which is like top 7 ways to find out that a girl likes you or something like that. Trust me, I've done that before. I used to have crushes where it's like I was always so into finding out whether or not they like me or not, because I like them. That's why I was like so invested into finding like whether or not they like me or not, and I'll be like so happy and all that. And it's like, you just waste so much time doing that, and it's like you feel like a loser after you just did that. After you just which is like scrolling through online sources just to find out whether or not a girl likes you. Are you serious? And not just maybe YouTube, maybe you just resort to games also to just detach yourself from your own shit world, like from the real world where it's like you're living this shit life, you're living this lonely life in school where nobody really likes you, and it's like the only place where you really feel cared for, where you really feel valued are these sources of entertainment like phones, social media and games to make yourself feel comfortable. But honestly, I know how comfortable that is, but what good is that in the long term? Maybe if you had those dreams that you always wanted to achieve, maybe let's say you wanted to get good grades to make your parents happy, then you're gonna study hard and you're not gonna play like fucking Roblox with your friends and scrolling through like Andrew Tate's shorts. And if you're sick and tired of your life, where you just live the same life that you deem as average every single day, then you need to change whatever it is that you're doing and do more of the things that will be good for you. Basically, I'm telling you to align more of your life to your goals. And if you don't have goals, well then you have to set them. But don't just like go straight and say like, oh, I want to bench 100 kg in 1 month, or I want to get A grades for all my exams when I get F grades for all of them right now. No, it's like you set at least just one meaningful goal, like one goal that you really want to achieve right now. Then that way, as you work towards that particular goal, whatever that might be, then your day couldn't have gotten any better if you just gave your 100% effort. And as you keep progressing, as you keep working hard towards achieving these goals and these dreams that you always had maybe when you were young or something, that's how you automatically stop having so much time to do whatever bad habit that you're coping with right now. Maybe for you it's watching porn up too much. Whatever it is, if you have that big goal that you really want to achieve and you desire it, you want it so badly, right? Your life will just automatically be productive and you wouldn't need to spend hours just like wasting time scrolling through like TikTok or something. It's like you need to find this realistic balance where it's like this thing helps you achieve those goals, then do more of this thing so that your life feels more meaningful in a sense, and you don't need to feel like you're living this dead ass mundane life where it's like you just wake up and you do a shit that you always do and you don't improve anyway. So it's like the solution to getting out of this rut that you feel maybe almost every single day is to create some sort of direction for you to follow. Like basically set some goals. You set one meaningful goal that you really want to achieve right now. Maybe if you're like me, you wanna try to become more social. For me, it's my holiday right now, so for me right now, I'm just trying to become more social, try to attend more social events as much as possible. And I mean, I haven't reached that level where it's like I'm super social yet, but it's like the more I expose myself to these activities, these social activities, then the more social that I'll get and my social life improves. So you see, it's knowing the steps that you're gonna take towards achieving those goals, and you want to do more of those steps to make your own life better and more meaningful for you. And in the end, as you align more of your life to whatever it is that you really want to do with your life, maybe it's you want to build a better physique, maybe you want to improve your grades, whatever it is, you'll stop feeling like you're in a rut the moment you've identified the thing that you want to do with your life. Maybe not what everybody else is doing. Maybe for you it's special, but only you know that lah, because I don't know you personally. And what do you want to do with your life? Well, that's really up to you to decide. Alright, hey guys. So I know I haven't been posting like quite in a while, because I mean it's been like 2 weeks since I've posted my last video, which was how to stay motivated anytime or something like that. I kind of forgot already, but yeah, I just want to share with you like an update, like a live update. So as you can see, my hair is kind of curly right now because I recently permed my hair, and throughout these 2 weeks I've really been just becoming more social. I've just been like going outside more often, and it's like I'm just kind of like taking a little bit of a break from YouTube. And I gotta say, I mean, coming back here now, it feels completely different. Like, as you can see right now, my environment's like completely different. My room is like as new as ever, and yeah, coming back to speak here again is like, it feels super different. But anyway, I will be posting videos a little bit more regularly now, so you don't have to like expect like 2-week delays or anything. And I'll definitely be back to post more videos for you guys regularly. So yeah, stay tuned. And yeah, hope that helps you, bro. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.